Hello folks, this is yogamat1 1003 and this is another crystal haul from yogamat1 from eBay, because I've been buying a few things in the last couple of weeks or so. So it's a very large box, but I know what's in it, and she really packs things well. So I've got the box upside down to hide my address and all that. That's the only reason why it's like this. But anyway, what I'll do is I'll get my trusty knife and open it up and let you see what I've bought this time. Okay, I've opened up the box. This was what was in it. Lots and lots of packing and some bubble wrap. The crystals themselves I'll show you in a second. I'm going to use this white card to sort of help show them off a bit. I'll just squeeze that down a second. The thing with the crystals that I've been buying is they are so hard that I don't think anyone, unless they have a sledgehammer, could actually damage them in transit. So I appreciate the packaging, but it's really not necessary. So anyway, enough of that. So this is what I bought. They're also quite heavy as well. It's 4 more rubies. But I went for a different habit this time. A habit is a name used for the way crystals grow. Sometimes I go for the more tablet or tabular way, which is sort of like this. So they're flatter. This is quite dark. In reality, it's reasonably dark too. I know the camera tends to change things. But also, I went for these taller crystals as well, because ruby and sapphire also grow like this too. So I wanted something a bit different. So what I'll do is I'll show you what they look like, and I'll give you some idea of how big they are. So you haven't just got my fingers for reference. So that's a very nice one. I've deliberately chosen really nice hexagonal crystals, because if I get too many of these over time, I plan to make some kind of giant's causeway out of them by tessellating them in some way. For example, let's get a bit closer. For example, something like that. But for now, I'm just accumulating them because I like them. So this is the next one. It's a little more interesting. It's not just straight. It's got a nice step there. I'm looking for the timekeepers. There they are. I like to have them with timekeepers if I can, because it just gives me something extra, some sparkle there. Sometimes it's down to mica and other impurities in the crystal when these things form in the earth. So I'll put that one there, and then this one. So there's that one. You can see lots and lots of timekeepers overlapping each other as a crystal formed. Little ones, big ones. And if they're formed properly, they form equilateral triangles. And that's the other side. Okay, you can see some there too. And this is the sides of them, of the crystal, I mean. Try and get some light onto it. Sometimes I don't like light shining on the things I'm trying to video, but in this case I need the light to show off the luster of the crystal. Okay, so that's that one. And then finally, once again, this flatter one that I bought. I bought it because I like the shape. There's your timekeepers. And there's the other side. Now let's have a look. There is actually some black specks in here. It doesn't seem to show up too well on the camera because of the lighting, there is some subtle impurities in this, and that's why I chose it, just to add some variation to it. So let's put them out of the way now. Let's get my tape measure. Now, in my last video I said that a crystal was 55 centimeters wide. Well, what I was doing is I was looking at the centimeters, but I meant to say millimeters, because if I had a ruby that was half a meter wide, it'd be extremely heavy, and God knows how it would have got here and how much it would have cost me. So this one, for example, it's about 35 millimeters, 36. So you can see it's roughly getting on for 1.5 inches. I'll do it this way. It's about 33. So that's the biggest one. These are the taller, smaller ones. Okay, so that's 26. And the length, for anyone who's interested, it's about 23. So it's kind of cubic in its proportions. This one, slightly bigger. So that's getting on for about, is it going to focus? 3 centimeters. That looks like about 2 to me. Come on. Yeah, how's that for a guess? 2 centimeters. And finally, this little thing here is about 2 centimeters, and it's nearly, it's 2.5 centimeters long. So that's the 4 crystals. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them, whether I'm going to put maybe one of them down there with these other things that I've featured earlier, or if is this going to work, I have a treasure chest that I bought from Cornwall some time ago, and all rubies, sapphires, emeralds, diamonds, etc., they all belong in a treasure chest, and that was the idea. So you can see a collection of rubies and sapphires all neatly stuck in there. Now I'm wondering if I should put them in here like so. I mean, I won't have them right on the top, because what they'll do is they'll hide all the smaller ones. So I could, is that going to work? This wants to, I don't want to bend it back, but it wants to close. So I could have it sort of like that, maybe, with the smaller ones dotted around. Or I could have it at the top and have it sort of open as such, because this is the intention. Or I might sort of put them on a shelf down there we have in the background over there, if I think about it. So anyway, the ruby collection, the updated version. So once again, another nice haul from yogamat1. Thank you very much for watching, and if anybody's got any questions about how I get these, or how much they cost, or if they're expensive, etc., feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to answer them. But for now, thank you very much. Bye.